Alright guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to today's
Unmissable.
As we saw revealed on Monday Night Raw this week, the new Intercontinental Ladies Championship. This actually got announced on Twitter or X, whichever you want to call it, a bit before Raw started. It seemed like they made this a little bit of an afterthought, to be quite honest with you. I mean, they made the US female title a big deal on SmackDown, and for some reason, this didn't seem as big. I mean, you put it on social media before you actually put it on your main show. Could have done it a lot better. Maybe just said, hey, look, we've got an announcement. That would have got a little bit of a buzz like the SmackDown one did. But yeah, we didn't go round that way this time. And I mean, it's still huge news, an intercontinental female title. I mean, yeah, we did know this was coming. We knew, we had the idea when the US title came for the ladies on SmackDown that it wouldn't be long for the IC title. Maybe I thought we would have waited until we moved over to Netflix, but here we are, we're doing it. I don't know exactly what we're doing though. Are we having a tournament like SmackDown? Or are we just going to have a battle royal? I don't know. They're a bit sketchy on it again. So, we'll have to wait and see. But I think that they might do a tournament. It kind of makes sense. It did work. It's working so far with the SmackDown US title. I mean, that will get concluded at Saturday night's main event. I don't think we've got time for this one to be at Saturday night's main event. But I feel like they could crown the new IC champion on the first Raw on Netflix, which would be pretty goddamn epic. So that is my prediction on that one. But as for who could win it for the first time, who would be the inaugural champion? And I've got 5 people who I think WWE could stick this championship on first. One being the veteran Natalya Neidhart. Natalya, she's been with the business over 15 years. She's only just been surpassed by Bayley on the most wins front. But yeah, Natalya is just a steady worker. Does great stuff with the new talent coming up to the main roster. And of course, she's a long servant. It would be awesome for her to have that first ever championship under her belt. You know, something that we can look back and say, who was the first IC champion? Oh, look, it was Natalya. So that'd be pretty goddamn cool. I don't know if they will do this. I mean, obviously, we haven't seen her in months. I don't know where she's been, but she's not exactly a regular on TV at the moment. So, I feel that that's the only drawback to it. But if they want to give Natalya a little present, this would be how they should do it. The next one up, of course, is Dakota Kai. She's only just come back from injury. She's a pivotal part of Damage Control because she's now the main translator now that obviously they did the dirty on Bayley. But yeah, I think that she deserves it. She's not had a solo championship run yet in WWE. She didn't have it in NXT. The closest to a championship she's had is the Tag Team Women's Championship, which is okay. That's fine. But to get a solo championship would be absolutely huge for her and would give her a massive push that she needs to go forward. Dakota Kai would, I think, is a lot of people's favourite for this. I mean, I don't know if she's my favourite for this, but I think she's certainly up there and certainly worth giving a mention in this video. Talking about giving a mention in this video, it's her teammate from Damage Control. It's Damage Control. It's Kairi Sane. Kairi Sane back in the WWE. It's been a while since she's held a championship belt around her waist. Well, particularly a solo championship. Yes, she has been former female champion in the tag team champion in the past. Had championships down in NXT, but not on the main roster, unlike her fellow countrywoman, Io Sky, who has held the championship at one point. So yeah, it'd be nice to see Kairi Sane actually carry a championship of her own. Something to certainly look into. I mean, she's a fantastic talent anyway, and certainly would deserve it. Moving away from damage control, because I don't want to talk about damage control this entire video. We are going to look at Pure Fusion Collective's member Zoe Stark. I mean, she's had quite a bit of a hit and miss start on the main roster. She was heavily involved with the Becky Lynch, Trish Stratus storyline, which did kind of elevate her, but didn't quite do what it should have done. I mean, she's a talented female wrestler. This would be absolutely huge for her if she could get this championship. And this would mark a massive push for her going forward. As far as her being a part of Pure Fusion Collective, I mean, that name sucks. I hope she leaves it. I hope if they give her the title, the IC Championship, it would get her away from that faction, hopefully. Because honestly, who thought of that name? Pure Fusion Collective. Oh my God, it's worse than Viking Experience, I tell you. Anyway, I digress. We have got a final person. What could win this? Inaugural championship, and that is Lyra Valkyria. Obviously, she's back in Highland at the moment, competing at a local island event. But I'm sure she will be back in time when this tournament starts, or if it even is a tournament. We still don't know. But yeah, I think Lyra, obviously former NXT champion, she beat Becky Lynch. Would make her favourite, to be quite honest with you, if she is involved in this championship. I feel that they could stick it on her. Triple H has got a liking for Lyra, and I'm sure. I think we all have. I think she's a talented wrestler. Certainly has that mold of Becky Lynch. Very similar style, smash mouth style, with added extra. High flying abilities, I believe. But I mean, not any of these five, to be quite honest with you, be good enough to win this Intercontinental Championship for the first time. Let me know, though, who you would pick out of these five, or do you have somebody else in mind? I've kind of tried to stay away from all the bigger names like Raquel Rodriguez. I feel that she's going to be busy with Liv. I've stayed away from the likes of Becky Lynch coming back. Even to a point of Alexa Bliss. I've stayed away from her. I feel that these kind of bigger names will just go straight for the championship rather than a mid-title. I mean, what would your thoughts be on Nikki, Abby the Witch, from the Wyatt Six going after it? I mean, what would your thoughts be on that? I mean, that could be quite fun. It is quite good to have this new IC title, a new female mid-card title. Yeah, WWE certainly getting stuff done as far as the female division is concerned. So, yeah, like I say, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Who do you think will win the first, or will be the first IC champion in WWE for the ladies? Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time, bye for now.